Hey guys, we'll start in like 2 minutes. Will you guys introduce yourselves? Just say your name, where, what, maybe what city and state you're from, and what you do. Like if you're in the credit repair business or whatever work or field that you're in. If you put it in the chat, just so we can get to know you guys. Hey guys, my name is Victor. I am the owner of MJ Tradelines, and this is Harold,
My name's Harold. Nice to meet you guys.
and he is the manager. I'm just gonna go through a few of the texts that people wrote. Hey, my name is Mark. I'm a real estate broker, also the owner of a guarantor company operating in both New York City and Miami. I take pride in providing reliable, efficient service and helping clients secure the homes and opportunities they're looking for. Awesome. Derry Gadsden, land investment. Oh, that's awesome. We buy and sell land as an investment as well. It's pretty cool. Alexis Samuels, CEO, FinLitX Global. And you know what? I guess we did it differently this time. I think the comments instead of a group chat, I think just goes direct to us. But I think we just maybe just pressed something wrong. But we'll still get your messages, guys. But can you guys all hear me clearly? If you guys could just type yes in the chat, or if you can't hear me, so we can adjust. Plus, Curtis is a Las Vegas and Chicago loan broker, business broker. Awesome. Let us know if you ever find any good deals, Curtis. Okay, cool. You guys can hear me. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and get started. Um, so The topic of the webinar is Tradeline Secrets. Boost credit is fast in 7 to 10 days with MJ Tradelines. Just a little bribe. If you stay to the end, we'll give you a free bonus, which is we'll give you the do-it-yourself credit repair bundle. Um, it comes with everything yourself to repair your credit. And the two bonuses with that is learn how to remove hard inquiries in 72 hours. It's what we use to remove inquiries, and also how to create your own CPN. And this is something that we sell, but we're going to give it to you guys if you just stay till the end. So a little bit about us. At MJ Trade Lines, we help clients boost their credit scores fast by providing high quality authorized user trade lines. Um, As some of you might know, we carry one of the largest trade line inventories in the industry, and then we serve both Social Security numbers and CPN users with the best pricing and widest variety. Okay, so what's the problem or why do people need trade lines? For various reasons, but here's a few of them. Um, so if you have a low credit score, sometimes people's credit is just stalled. So you've tried everything, yet your score refuses to rise. So sometimes it's just you needing more available credit on your credit report. So that's one of them. Another reason is if people are looking to purchase like a big major purchase like a car or home, or even just like emergency financing, as it says. The banks look at your credit and they like to see what you have available because banks want to give loans or extend credit to people that can have the ability to pay it back, and number two, you almost have to show them that you don't need the credit. You know what I mean? So like if you show on your credit report that you're responsible with credit limits and credit history, they will extend you credit. So it sucks because you have to show them that you don't need a loan to get a loan, if that makes sense. Looking to open credit cards. Basically, if you're wanting to get more credit cards, it's good to have right if you're going to apply for credit cards, it's good to add, like two high authorized users on your credit report, let them hit your credit, and then apply for credit cards. Need to rent. Sometimes you must move, but your score isn't where the landlord's required to be. So sometimes, yeah, they just want to see that you're financially responsible. And so you need the score to be at 650, 680, whatever you need it to be, and you need a boost. And sometimes you need to be able to, you need somewhere to live, so adding two authorized users to your credit in order to make that happen, that happens. And then negative items. Sometimes if you have inquiries, late payments, collections, repos, student loans, child support are holding you down.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead. So secret number one, the credit history shortcut banks rarely talk about. So this is something that banks, sometimes it gets a negative connotation, like adding tray lines. Just because sometimes sometimes people with CPNs will add tray lines and then they're trying to go do fraud or something. Or I don't know, sometimes it just has a negative connotation, but it's just like your credit history report is just like a big math problem and you just have to do um what you're doing is you're just adding positives to your credit report in order for it to look better so you could get to your credit goal. You know what I mean? Go ahead. So what is a tray line? A tray line is any account that appears on your credit report. There are different types of tray lines, which include mortgages, auto loans, student loans, furniture loans, jewelry loans, installment loans, and of course, credit cards of all types. So what the ones that we have available are like what we sell are authorized user trade lines, which means you can pay to become an authorized user on someone else's credit card. This account will then appear on your credit report, showing your authorized user status. So piggybacking off someone's great credit history. So yeah, so the people that we work with, like our partners that lend out their credit to people that want to basically buy a trade line, we're constantly checking their credit report to make sure that they have low utilization. Is it 10% or less?
It's 30% or less.
But most of them are like that.
Most of them are closer to 0%. But anything under 30% is gonna help your credit.
And some people did need them for different reasons. We have really low trade lines, like $1,000 limits, and then we have really big ones up to $50,000 limits. And then we have the other thing that people like is sometimes they want age because sometimes like you'll apply for something like a car or house, and the lender is saying that you basically don't have enough credit history, or like you have recent credit history, but they want to see aged credit history. And so where we come in the picture is they'll buy aged trade lines from us. So if you buy one from like we're in the year 2025, and if you buy one from 2010, so that one would be 15 years old. So you're showing the bank that you were responsible with a credit card with 15 years payment history kind of thing. Okay, so the credit score multiplier effect. So trade lines work because it's basically like I was explaining, it's age, like how old the credit card is. The limit, is it a $5,000 limit or is it a $20,000 limit? And then perfect payment history. So y- we don't work with people that have late payments. So we only work with people that have positive all on-time payments because that's basically going to transfer over to you. And it basically equals a power boost to how lenders view you.
So my own personal story on when I used a trade line, um, I used it to purchase a car that I was looking to get. Um, how I finally got the car loan that I wanted was by adding a few authorized user trade lines. I believe I added one that was a $25,000 limit, and then I added one that had a good 10 years of age. Um, I always wanted a Subaru STI, but dealerships denied me every time. Once I learned about trade lines through MJ Trade Lines when I started working here, I added just a few lines, and suddenly my score jumped up into the 700s for the first time ever. When I walked back into the dealership, I drove out with my dream car with zero money down and a good APR. So that's a little picture of my video of my car there. It was an easy process. Once the trade lines reflected, I went to go apply for it that same day and walked out with the car I was looking for.
Cool. And that's his real car. It's in the back. Um, so, oh, and real quick, if you guys have questions,